Hi, my name is Denis O'Hare, and I am proud to be reading for the American Library in Paris. I will be reading from Gertrude Stein, and this is called Americans. Americans. Eating in paper. A laugh in a loop is not dinner. There is so much to pray. A slight price is a potato. A slimness is in length and even in strength. A capable extravagance, that is that which shows no provision, is that which, when necessity is mild, shows a certain distribution of anger. This is no sign of sin. Five are more wonderful than 1,000,000. 5,000,000, 5,000,000, 5,000,000. 5 are more wonderful than two together, two together, two together. A song, if a sad song, is in unison and is sung. A sad song is singing, a sign of singing. A gap. What is a gap when there is not any meaning in a slice with a hole in it? What is the exchange between the hole and no more witnesses? Press juice from a button. Press it carelessly. Press it with care. Press it in a storm. A storm is so waiting and awful, and moreover, so much the worse for being where there is a storm, that the whole use of more realization comes out of a narrow bridge and water faucets. This is no plain evidence of disaster. The point of it is that there is a strange straw being in any strange ice cream. A legal pencil is incredible. It fastens the whole strong iron wire calendar. An inherent investigation. Does that mean murder, or does it only mean a railroad track with plenty of cinders? Words that cumber nothing and call exceptionally tall people from very far away are those that have the same center as those by them used frequently. Words that cumber nothing and call exceptionally tall people from very far away are those that have the same center as those used by them frequently. Bale. Bale is a thing that surrounding largely means hay. No hay has any more food than it needs to weigh, that way henceforward, and not more than that most likely. A soap, a whole soap, any piece of a whole soap, more whole soap, and not mistily. All this is no outrage and no blessing. A precious thing is an oily thing, in that there is no sugar and silence. A reason is that a curly house, an ordinary curly house, is exactly that. It is exactly more than that. It is so exactly no more than that. Waiter. When is a waiter passive and expressed? A waiter is so when there is no more selection, and really no more buckets altogether. That is what remains. It does. It is kindly exacted, it is pleased, it is anxious, it is even worthy when a material is like it. It is. What is a hinge? A hinge is a location. What is a hinge necessarily? When the buttercup is limited and there are radishes, when radishes are clean and a whole school, a real school is outrageous and more incensed, really more incensed and inclined, when the single satisfaction is so perfect and the pearl is so demure. When all this is changed, then there is no rattle, there is hardly any rattle. A and B, and also nothing of the same direction, is the best personal division there is between any laughing. The climate, the whole thing is surrounded. It is not pressed, it is not a vessel, it is not all there is upjoining. It is a real, anxious, needful, and it is so seldom circular, and so more so than any article in the wire. The cluster is just the same, ordinarily. Supposing a movement is segregated and there is a piece of staging, suppose there is and the present is melted, does that mean that any salt is bitter? Would it change an investigation suddenly? When it would it mean a long, wide, and not particular eddy? Would it, and if it did, would there be a change? A kind of exercise is hardest, and the best excellence is sweet. Finding a best hat with a hearty hat pin in midsummer is a reason for being blindly. A smell is not an earth. A wonder to chew and to eat and to mind and to set into the very tiny glass that is tall. That is that when there is a testament. A wonder to chew and to eat and to mind and to set into the very tiny glass that is tall. That is that when there is a tenement. Always are scales. No put in a closet, no skirt in a closet, No lily, not a lime lily, a solving and learned, awake and highing, and a throat, and a throat, and a short set color, and a collar, and a color, a last degree, and a kink in a glove the rest. A letter to press. A letter to press is not rowdy, it is not sliding, it is not a measure of the increasing swindling of elastic and breaking. The thread is the language of yesterday, it is the resolution of today, it is no pain. What is pain? Pain is so changing the climate, and the best ever that it is a time, it is really only a time, it is so winding, it is even. A warm banana is warm naturally, and this makes an ingredient in a mixture which has banana in it. Cooling in the chasing void, cooling more than milder. Hold that hoe. That is, hold the hold. Pow word. A pow word is organic and sectional and an old man's company. Win. A little bit chickeny. Wet. A long last hollow chucking jam. Gather. A last butter and a cheese. A lasting surrounding action. White. Green, a white, green, a looking like that is a most connected piece of example of what it is when there is no choking in any sign. Pin in, and point clear, and point where. Breakfast. Breakfast is the arrangement that beggars corn, that shows the habit of fishes, that powders aches and stumblings, and any useful thing. The way to say it is to say it. No counting. No counting in not cousins. No counting for that example and that number of 30 and 15 and 36 and 30. A blind hobble which makes distress. A place not to put in a foot. A place so called and in a close color. A place best and more shape and really a thought. Cousin. Why is there no cousin? Because it is an article to be preparatory. Was it green, told? Was it a pill? Was it chased awake? Will it sail, purr, peas or fish, chicken, cold ups, nail poppers, nail pack and her extras, look pays per, look past per, look past per, look past fur, look past fur, look past fur. No end in yours, knock, puzzler, palers, no beast in papers, no bird. Icer cream. Ice her steam, ice her, ice, see, excellent, excel gone, in front, excel sent. Leaves of wet, perfect sharpened setters, leaves of wet purr, feet, shape for seal, weight for shirters. Leaves of wet for each pole aches, sold hers, ears forsake, heat purse changed to meters, changed to be a sunk leave to see wet hers, but to why in that piece so not lot. Please bell room, fasten a character, fasten a care in after buttons, fasten a care in such, fasten a care in. A lovely life in the center makes a mine, in found a lovely pond in the water makes it just a space. A lovely seat in a day lump makes a set to collapse. A lovely light in a grass field makes it see just the early day, in when there is a sight of please. Do tie, do to die, do show the never less more way less, do weigh the more, do weigh less. Let us call a boat, Leave little grace to be, leave little grace to be, leave little grace to be. Leave little grace, leave little grace to be. Near, red, reserve, leave, lavender, acrobat. Shout us, shout horse, curve less. Least bay alter the sat span, and left all, rest in, resafe in article, so fur. A cannonball, a cigar, and a dress and suit. A cannonball, a cigar, and a dress suit case. A cannonball, a cigar, and a dress suit case. A head, a hand, a little above. A shake in my and mine's. Let us leaves more itch, bars touch. Nap old in town, inch chair, nap on a term on chain, do deal sack file in for, do bail send on and for, reset the pan old in for same, and chew get that all based for, nice nor call churches, meet by and boot send for in, last when with and by that which for with all do sign call, meet with like shall, what sheer not by bought lest, not by bought lest, in own see certain, in own so same excellent, excellent Harry, Harry excellent, not excellent, excellent not. B.R. Brute says, a hole is a true. Little paper in dolls, little paper in row, why? Little paper in a thin opera extra. No use to age, mother, no whole wide able recent mouth parcel, no relief farther, no relief in loosens, no relief abler, no relief pie pepper nights, no relief poor, no relief or no relief, or no relief. America, 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 the go leading S, the go leading S, cans be forgot, and nigh is a nicer to bit, it was a peach. It was a long suit. It was a heavy, harsh singes. Leave crack his eats. All guessed a stove, like bit. Nuts. When and if the bloom is on next, and really, it is a team. It is a left, and all it cut, it is a so like that between, and a shun with a believer in the extra not, extra a rechange for it more. No, sir, not it, sir. It was a tame in, and a little vent made a whole simmer a wish. What is it not to say reach house? Coal mill well, it is to lease house. Coal mill tell, coal in meal tell, a pill shape with a round center. Color cook, color him with ready BBS and neat show pole glass, and nearly be seen every day, more see, with all a pearly little shut, no rail see her, no Peter, no rot. Poles are seeds, and near the change pets are swimming, and a plate is reed poor for the grammar of lake. Lake in a sad old chimney last, and needs in the mutton, and the meat there's a change to pork walk, with a walk mean, clean, and butter, and does it show the feather bench? Does it mean the actual, and not, or does it light the cylinder? It is in choice and chosen. It is in choice and knee, and just the same, to bay. To irregulate gums. America, key. It is too nestled by the pin grove, sure. All agree to the counting 8 Paul. Paul is better. Vest in restraint and repute. Shown land in constate. I am sorry, I am awfully sorry, I am so sorry. No fry shall it see, bow it. Nibbling bit, may the land in awe for. It is not a particular lamplight, which absolutely so far pulls sizes, and nearby in the change, with it not in the behoof. It was a singe. It was a scene in the inn. It was a singe in. Never sink, sinker. Never sink, sinker sunk. Sink, sinker sink. A cattle sheep. By the white, by the white, by the white. Needless in pins. In the fence, for instance, in the fence, or how. Hold, chirp her. Hold your paper. Hope hop in it. Extra successive. Little beats of long Saturday tiling. No neck leg ticking. Peel more such wake next stir day. Peel heaps, pork seldom, coiled or red bench. A sold in a light is not waver. There is for so. Extra successive. Little beats of long Saturday tiling. No neck leg ticking. Peel more such wake next stir day. Peel heaps, pork seldom, coiled or red bench. The sold in a light is not waver. There is for much ash so. In the second. in the second. Poor were whose has. Pole, sack, sirs. A neat, not necklace neglect. A neat, not neglect. A neat, not neglect. Put a sun in Sunday. Sunday. Gertrude Stein.